This is Jamie Drummond for Good Food Revolution. I'm here with Tommaso Cortonesi of La Mannella from Montalcino, Tuscany. How are you today, sir?
Fine, thanks.
Now, you have brought us some of your wines from Tuscany. Your family have been making wines in Tuscany since 1917. Perhaps you would care to tell us a little bit about the history of your family and how they come to be making some fantastic wines like these.
La Manella Wineries, it's a very family business in Montalcino area, a very family wineries, and I continue the tradition of my family to make wine. My grandfather Leonardo starting the production of wines in 1970, and my father Marco decided to starting the cellar of our wines with the La Manella brand. And the first vintage of Brunello is the 1919 that we starting to sell with our brand. Actually, we produce about 45,000 bottles in 8 hectares of vineyards, all available for the production of Brunello di Montalcino.
Now, you make 4 wines altogether?
Yes, we produce Rosso di Montalcino, an IGT Toscana, and 2 different type of Brunello di Montalcino.
So all Sangiovese?
All our wines are made with Sangiovese grapes. A very fruity and elegant Rosso di Montalcino that it's a wine that you can keep for 4 or 5 years without any problem in your cellar, and that you can drink with a different kind of plates, with a lot of different kind of plates like pasta, cheese, meat. Our Brunello di Montalcino that it's very interesting for a very complex plate, like of beef, or very that you can. It's a Brunello di Montalcino. It's a wine that you can keep for a very long time,
Right.
And we have 2 different product of Brunello di Montalcino. Very traditional style of Brunello di Montalcino that have an aging just in a big casks, in a big barrels, like the old roots for 36 months. That is a very fantastic Brunello that you can keep for a very long time. And a selection of a single vineyard in the southern zone of Montalcino, the warm part of Montalcino, called Ippogerelli, that take the name from the place where he is located, this single vineyard. That he is a particular selection from our best grapes from this zone that have a particular work in our wine cellar. A fermentation is in a oak vats with 25-30 days of maceration on the skins, 1 year of aging in a French tonneau, and 2 years of aging in a big cask, in a big barrels of Slavonian oak. 36 in total, but it's a very small production, 4,000 bottles per year, and it's a very interesting glass of wine.
Now, all of your wines, I would say, were very traditional in their stylings. Is this something that you've been very, very conscientious of preserving throughout your years making wine as a family?
Yeah, we like to conserve, to have a good conservation of the expression of the vintages, an expression of the characteristic of the wine in every vintages, because it's our philosophy. We try to have a very interesting wine especially on the bouquet too, because north and southern zone of Montalcino give 2 very different type of bouquet. For example, on the very traditional Brunello di Montalcino that come from the north part of Montalcino area, the temperature it's a little bit more colder respect the southern, and the evolution of the bouquet is completely different respect a wine that come from the southern zone of Montalcino area, where the temperature is are more are warmer.
Now your split on your usual Brunello di Montalcino is around about 70-30, with 70% of the grapes coming
Yes.
from the northern part of the region.
Exactly, and just the single vineyard come from just from the southern zone. The rest of our products is made 70% from the north and 30% from the southern, and our it's our land, it's our life, it's our work, and we believe it in Montalcino. We believe it in our wines. We believe in our work, and I believe it also in my family, because I say every day thanks to my grandfather and to my father to permit me to continue his work, to permit me to have a very interesting life in a fantastic place of like Montalcino, where you can stay in contact with the environment, with the nature, and it's yes, it's a particular life, I, I love this place, and I love my work and my job.
Well, thank you very much for bringing your wines to Toronto today, and we really appreciate your time. Tommaso, we look forward to tasting with you and enjoying your wines in the future as we have today. Thank you very much.
Thank you too.
Bye for now.
Have a nice day.